Arthur. And we've got Chris Thayer in the green band right there in the left in the blue from Odebolt Arthur. He's 45-1. Going against Thayer-Shields from Mount Ayr. He's got the red band. He's 39-2.
You're
36-2.
And you're going to see Thayer-Shields here in the red singlet or red ankle band there in black uniform. Really likes to mix it up. Goes with the free shot. Likes to go upper body if he can.
And before anything happens to end the match over here at 3A, you're seeing a man in trouble, and the man in trouble is Anthony Watson from Iowa City High. Undefeated wrestler on his back, or was, but Chad Davis from Council Bluffs Lewis Central put him on his back. It looks like he's hurt. Score is 6-0. 6-0.
Yeah, they awarded one extra point because of the, I believe they stopped the match because of potentially dangerous or an injury type situation. So they awarded 4 points after the takedown. So that's why you have the 6-0 score. So Chad Davis came right out there with a big time throw. But we're here with Shields from Thayer-Shields from Mount Ayr and Chris Thayer from Odebolt Arthur.
In 2A, in the 2A match, we have Brad Stockton, defeated 34-0, going against Trent Goodale, undefeated 40-0 from Osage. So you're looking at Goodale out to a 2-0 in your 2A match there, and between two undefeated wrestlers.
Well, Wrestlers having a hard time getting through the head-hands defense, but there's a circle around the tent by Chris Thayer from Odebolt Arthur, and he went off a Thayer-Shields shot. Coming and did a nice job of spinning around and getting the takedown here. Now it's pretty important. 15 seconds left in the first period to try to ride him out.
A 2-0 lead for Chris Thayer from Odebolt Arthur. 45-1. 36-2 from Mount Ayr.
Thayer doesn't have much state tournament wrestling experience, and Thayer-Shields in the down position here was a place winner last year, placing 6th as a sophomore.
Second period.
That's pretty. 2-0 lead.
He'll be first.
Anthony Watson, who was injured in that skirmish there that took Chad Davis out to a 6-0 lead in the 3A match, and it's still 2-0 with a minute 15 left in the second period in favor of Trent Goodale from Osage over Brad Stockton from Williamsburg in the 2A. And our match is 2-0, as you see on the scoreboard there. We're in the third match of the evening. In 1A, we'll have one more at 125, and then we'll go to 2A for 4 matches.
Well, Thayer-Shields on the top position here, trailing 2-0. He's got a pretty fair in the top position. He likes to work the wrist rides and head lever series. He's a 4-time qualifier here at this tournament, so he's got a lot of experience.
High in a shoe, just relax.
Little knee pad problem there. Chris Thayer adjusting his knee pad. You see him there, 45-1 on the year. Just a junior. Nice switch attempt. Nice job for Tim of getting his hips out. Look at his hips come out.
Nice
Great
movement.
separation. Nice job there. What I liked about that, Tim, is when he got the switch and then it was just Shields stopped him here. He blew out with his hips, tried to get a lot of hip separation and went the other direction. Got the escape. Now a duck under attempt here. Coaches told us that Shields had this type of technique. A nice boot scoop duck under. And Del Hughes is going to say that's off the mat.
No points. That was close. 3-0 lead for Thayer.
Yep. Referee Tim Byer, the mat judge, agreed with Del Hughes on that call. Just kind of ran out of real estate.
Del Hughes inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame, the State High School Coaches Hall of Fame. He's the head referee. Right there in your viewing screen.
Shields has a duck under series, likes to go single leg.
There's Eric Galen, the head coach of Thayer-Shields from Mount Ayr.
Half shot by Thayer. Fought up pretty well by Shields. Now he's going. I think he's in position to hit his technique here, right off the elbow tie. He's got him. He's waiting for Thayer to push into him a little bit. Now, there it is, right there, the duck under attempt. You saw it coming off that elbow tie. He felt Thayer push into him a little bit, and he gets the 2 points. It's the same technique. He almost hit at the edge of the mat.
Boy, that was a nice move by Shields, and it gives him 2 points to narrow the gap, and with only 5 seconds left, that's how you like to do it.
Unanswered points right there with 2 seconds, 1 second now. That makes it a 3-2 match, changes the whole tempo of the bout.
It does. Going.
Here it is right here, coming off of the shot by Thayer.
Pressure.
Duck under by Shields. You saw that pressure, Tim, come into him, and he lowered his level, hit that little boot scoot technique. You saw Lincoln McRae be made famous over at the University of Iowa.
Very nicely done, and now Shields gets a chance to tie it up, and he does. It's 3-3 in the last period. Minute 53. He didn't take long. 7 seconds.
Hey, 3-3.
There's Al Schmidt, head coach from Odebolt Arthur. 3-3. Very exciting match at 119-pound championship.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see Shields go back to the well here. You see that elbow tie that he's working with his left arm. He's got control of the elbow. Usually dictates what he wants to do.
The 2 undefeateds from 2A are going at it with less than a minute left, and Goodale from Osage is leading Stockton from Williamsburg 4-1.
Working off the elbow tie again, Shields. See, Thayer, they're ear to ear here. You can't get much done here in that position, so Thayer breaks out of it, works into that underhook. That underhook has been giving Shields a little bit of problem here. He can't shoot through that underhook.
Stalemate.
They call stalemate there.
Well, 20 seconds left in 2A. Still 4-1. Favor of Goodale from Osage over Stockton from Williamsburg. And it looks like he's in control, as you can see, and the time's ticking away. And Goodale from Osage is on his way to giving Osage their second state championship of the evening.
You see Chad Davis over there in 3A is up to an 8-0 lead here. They're going into the third period. Now a duck under attempt here by Shields. Oh, he's got him covered. And Thayer's got him covered fairly deep. He neck wrenched him over. That's points, back points. He might get the fall here.
Oh, whoa, nice roll through there.
He rolled through, but that's pretty big in the match, so Thayer's got a 3-point lead, so Shields has to get busy. Well, it was a nice duck under attempt, but even a better job by Thayer on the neck wrench, and he got the big 5-point move to go up 8-5 now. Tough position for Shields to be in the top position, down by 3 points. He needs to probably try to turn him here.
With only 10 seconds left, it doesn't look good. They've been looking for that neck wrench all night, and he rode it to a championship, 8-5.
Well, there wasn't much separating those two opponents right there. Just one big move, one big flurry, Tim.
Odebolt Arthur gets a state champion. Chris Fair over Mount Air's Brett Shields. In 2A, we already told you, Trent Goodale, Jr., undefeated from Osage, beats Brad Stockton from Williamsburg. And now we're in 3A, still going with a minute 13 left in the match. The score is 9-3 in favor of Chad Davis, and Council Bluffs Lewis Central will join it in progress. And that's Anthony Watson from Iowa City High in the red uniform, red ankle band. That's Chad Davis in the blue uniform and green ankle band.
Well, I think this is a little bit of an upset, Tim.
Well, I'll tell you, Chad Davis really had quite a match to get here.
Yeah.
He went behind with 30 seconds left last night, but came back in the last 30 seconds, pinned his opponent to get to the finals. There's Anthony Watson again.
He's coming back.
Boy, 10-7.
Needs to do. And you can see that Chad Davis is just kind of hanging his head a little bit here. He's got to stay in here and fight. And tell you what, Anthony Watson has done a good job of getting his faculties back together in this match. And it was 8-0 at one time,
right.
And now it's 11-7.
11-7. Watson, whoa. There's some insurance policy right there. I think Chad Davis just sealed the deal. Unless he ends up on his back, Chad Davis goes out to a 13-7 lead. Davis from Council Bluffs Lewis Central, who's already clinched the title for Coach Keith Massey. Anthony Watson's going to be handed his first loss of the year in the state finals. Iowa City High.
Looks like Davis will be warned for stalling in the top position. He'll probably take that. Looks over at his coach, Keith Massey, and they're telling him to go ahead and ride him. Why not? He drops in on the ankle ride, but Watson does a good job of exploding, and you see his explosive power there. You can kind of tell what happened in this match, that Chad Davis just caught him in a headlock when he was coming in, and
it's a big one.
That's the difference in the match.
15-8. Chad Davis Council Bluffs Lewis Central, the winner. It's their first state champion.
Lewis Central, what a team. Everybody back this year.
Yeah.
You know, everybody back next year, and 9 district champions and 4 finalists, and there's a happy dude.
Brad Smith, head coach Iowa City High, congratulating Chad Davis, who just beat his wrestler. Let's go to the awards.
At 119 pounds in AA, 2 unbeaten wrestlers won at it. Trent Goodale, experience, his 3rd time here at the state tournament, and he decisions Brad Stockton of Williamsburg 6-1. The champion, defending champion, and continuing champion, Trent Goodale of Osage. Joe?
Well, we got 3 weights down so far, and the first 2 weights in Class 2A were kind of low-scoring affairs, but now the offense is starting to pick up, so I anticipate a lot more offense, and it just goes to show that it's tough to be the first.
Al Schmidt of Olebold Arthur. 6th place, Jeremy Johnson, Clarksville. 5th place, Gary Spencer, Bedford. 4th place, Andy Bremer, Woodbury Central, Mobile. 3rd place, Chris Helgeson, Lake Mills. Runner-up, Brett Shields, Mount Ayr. And the Class 1A 119-pound champion from Olebold Arthur, Chris Thayer.
Happy young man.
The big 5-point move was the difference there.
Presenting the Class 119-pound award, Coach Brent Jennings of Osage. 6th place, Adam Grell, Central Clinton DeWitt. 5th place, Kyle Taylor, Wilton. 4th place, Mitch Smolek, South Tama County. 3rd place, Michael Billings, Clear Lake. Runner-up, Brad Stockton, Williamsburg. And the Class 2A 119-pound champion from Osage, Trent Goodale.
Trent Goodale finishing 41-0 for Osage. That was Brent Jennings giving him the gold medal as a 2A 119-pound champion.
The 2nd champion from Osage tonight. Go along with the 103-pounder, Dusty Folsom.
And Osage going into 2nd place with
the
that.
Class 3A 119-pound award, Coach Keith Massey of Lewis Central Council Bluffs. 6th place, Aaron Moreland, Southeast Polk Reynolds. 5th place, Gary Christensen, Valley West Des Moines. 4th place, Andre Vandervelde, Council Bluffs Abe Lincoln. 3rd place, Steve Young, Ankeny. Runner-up, Anthony Watson, Iowa City City High. And the Class 3A 119-pound champion from Little, Chad Davis.
Let's go to Dean Board.